we're very thrilled with the partnership and the progress we've made. We're so close to finishing, and this is the reason for the timing of this. We know this is a capital improvement project, and it's something that you guys are considering. If you go to the next slide, the slide you just saw was a picture probably taken in 1999 of the facility, and then this was taken about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. You can see the building under construction, and then today, the next slide, please. It was a picture taken about a month ago to show you the progress that we've made. So we really are very excited about the work that's been done and where it's going, and you can see some of the activities inside in this next slide. So these are some of the dance studios that we finished. There's a view of the courtyard in there, and it really is being used every single day, 7 days a week by the community, and we're just so anxious to finish the facilities so we can go ahead and get that second floor open up and then do more of the outreaching and have a real home for the Cultural Council. And so, next slide, please. Again, getting back to the benefits, this is not just going to serve the children in Greater St. Augustine, but through the local arts agency, we're going to be serving children throughout the entire county. And one of the big things that I stress here is the public safety through creative youth programs. If you think about what it costs for a young individual who winds up making some poor choices in their life and they wind up in the care of the juvenile justice system, David Shore and legal system, is very expensive to handle and manage and try and get those kids back on track. And there's tremendous evidence that shows that early on, if you can expose children to the arts, give them a sense of purpose, let them build their self-confidence about who they are, having them work well with others in cultural settings, they wind up being wonderfully well-adjusted, happy, good people. And that's a lot of what we're doing. And the rec program has done a great job, but not all kids play soccer, and not all kids play basketball and football, and many of them need other forms. And in fact, those kids who do play athletics also benefit from having access to the arts. So the long-term economic paybacks on this investment is tremendous. If you look at the bullet points, it really does lessen the impact on the public safety and judicial system. From an economic, for building a better economy here for our community, studies show that what is going to make America continue to be the greatest nation on earth is our creativity. And the way to foster creativity is through arts. Children who become good artists become good problem solvers, and those make much, much better employees. They graduate and produce better students, and then that's going to help attract and recruit better industry. The other thing is that kids who are exposed in arts and social activities wind up being more likely to participate in community affairs later in life, just as I am today, and many of the people here, and that leads to better government, better community. I know one of the charges of this commission is to have more participation through its public and government, and there is definitely evidence that I can share with you that shows that kids who are exposed to the arts early on wind up being more involved. So the last slide, what we're requesting for your consideration is a capital improvement, a number of $700 that will allow us to completely rehabilitate and finish the building. It will be used as a match for the state and local money that we've raised. It will open up the facility to 100% use, and it is a one-time capital improvement request. So next slide, please. Self-sustaining operations. This is not an ongoing, we're not going to come back to you and ask for maintenance. We are absolutely convinced that this thing will be self-sustaining through these various entities and the services that we're going to provide from that. So if you'll go to the next slide, I'll open it up for questions, and thank you very much for considering this.